Can you turn the light on now? Oh, that's the outside one. Can you do the other one? Reach it, reach it. Oh, it's real close. Yeah, you can turn the switches on. Good morning, guys. Guess what today is? Today is the last day of September, which is a good thing in more than one way. I recently heard that typically September is a really bad month for YouTube as far as views go, and I can understand that. We've had a really bad month. I like to think that it's because everybody's back in school, and I mean, you just get done with summer where you probably watch more videos on the internet than you should anyways, and then you have to concentrate on schoolwork, and like right now we're in soccer, so we're busy all the time. We really haven't been able to make a very good video. But the other thing is, on a brighter note, and a more important note, it also means tomorrow is opening day of bow season for white-tailed deer here in Michigan. So I am super excited. I don't know if you watched our videos from last year. I fooled around a little bit making some videos. If you want, you can watch them right here to get caught up and get excited for this year. Shelly got me a pair of boots for my birthday. So I'm just gonna open them up, and the reason I'm doing this, and some people may think this is silly, but typically I don't buy shoes or boots very often. So when I do, I keep them for a long time, and I just wanna document when I first wore them. And that way, when we watch these videos a long time from now and I still have those boots and someone's telling me I need to get new boots, I can say, well, I got these boots on this day. So this is totally for me, and I hope you enjoy it. I've never had a pair of muck boots before. I've actually only had 2 pairs of winter boots or outside boots my whole adult life. So these are my muck boots. They're camouflage. They're supposed to be really warm. I don't know. I'm gonna try them out today. Just wear them around a little bit because it's wet outside. That's it for the boots. Today is the day I got my first muck boots. Alright, here's the maiden voyage for the boots. Kind of excited. You ever wonder with hunting, you know how everybody says the deer hate your scent, or they'll find you, you know, you can't go out the day before and be where you're gonna hunt because of the scent. I'm gonna test this and see. We can put a nut and an apple and we'll see if they eat it or not. So far I'm pretty happy with the boots. They're super comfy. Okay, so we're gonna check the footage from the trail cam. That's one thing I really wanted to focus on this year was I don't really want to sit out there if there's not any big bucks to hunt. So we're gonna check that. All right, let me get these imported so I can show you. It's actually pretty exciting. Oh man, I'm so fat and out of shape. I'm huffing and puffing. Definitely spending too much time at work, I'll tell you that much. Work will make you fat. Okay, you wanna see what's out there? So far, we've got a little doe. That's a bio rock from mossy oak there. That's a good mineral block for them to have. We kind of keep one out there all the time. It's supposed to be good for the deer. Well, it's a doe. It's a doe. Sometimes you get a lot of pictures. Oh, that doe. So now you know if a deer poops in the woods or not. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's a little, looks like a 6-point maybe. Looks like it might be bigger than that. There we go. It looks like it's a little 8-point, what it is. So it's like, that's pretty cool to see a deer, you know, it's an 8-point, but it's really a little 8-point, which means the deer is probably not that old. For me, it's neat to see. When I was little, there wasn't, like, this was a huge deer, and now that people have finally started to let the deer grow up and get a couple years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, you can start to see the same type of racks on younger deer, and you can kind of tell whose children they are, basically. Shelly says I'm gonna have a hard time shooting one of these because they're like my pets. You know, because I used to spend a lot more time than I do now feeding them and keeping track of them and stuff. But so here's another deer. So that's 2 deer just on this trail cam. 2 deer in 3 days, which this is like perfect. If the deer from the other day comes through here at this time, it will be smoked. I am going to be sitting off this way and shooting this way at the deer. So, like right here, he'd be saying, "Hey, Rob, what are you doing in the woods?" I'd really like for it to be daytime. That way the video of it would be great. Because if it happens real early in the morning, when it's dark, the footage is going to be junk. But, oh, there's a little critter down there, a little raccoon or something. Nope, and then there's me. All right, well, that's it. $2. Plus, there was a really big 8-point the other day. So let me see if I can pull that up on my phone so I can show you. Oh, man, it's almost 11 o'clock already. And if you guys haven't noticed, I'm like a professional time waster. If I could get paid for wasting my time, I would be a millionaire. So let me find this deer. Okay, so there's this deer right here. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Right there. This deer is out there. So this is the one we're going after. If we don't see this deer or a bigger deer than that, we're not getting a deer this year. So we basically have like probably, I'm going to have 7 days probably to go hunting this year until gun season. So I really want to get one with my crossbow. I honestly have never gotten a deer. So it'll be exciting if that's my first deer. All right, well, I'm gonna go put this back out in the woods, and I gotta get home because I gotta cook something in the crock pot. The other thing I like to do is also test out products. Like you see these things on hunting shows all the time. It's like you watch a 3-minute hunting show and there's like 75 minutes of commercials and they're selling product. Last year I tried it and it really seemed to have brought the deer. I wasn't seeing any big bucks. And it could just be a coincidence. Let me find it here. I just stood in line for 20 minutes to buy doe pee. So like you see this stuff right here, it actually works. So at least we'll see, okay? Because we just seen the footage of the trail cam where the deer basically walked everywhere over here, but he didn't come over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang this in the deer in this tree right here, and then hopefully we'll be able to see on the camera, which is right there, if the my goal for this, and you guys may laugh at this, is to get the deer to stand up and get a picture of it. That's what I want to do. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to be sitting over there tomorrow. Actually, probably I'll be up here. I got a little lane, so my hunting window is very small. I'm actually on a super small piece of property because my brothers have claimed the other 15 acres of land. So I'm going to be sitting right here. This is my plan. I'll go over there in just a minute to show you. But there's a deer trail that goes through here. As you've seen, the deer goes over there. And then they also walk out there. And I can see out into like the food plot and stuff that's over there. So I'm going to hurry up and put my doe pee in the thing. And put my doe pee in the tree here and see if it brings in a big buck. And it is a god-awful smelling thing too. It's the worst smelling thing in the world. And I quickly remembered how to do it properly, or the easiest way. I had forgotten since last year, but you're better off. Most people think if you should dip that thing in the bottle, then hang it up. Don't do that. The best thing to do is stick the thing in the tree and then stick the bottle like onto it, because the last thing you want to do is splatter that stuff in your face or on your clothes. Next thing you'll know, you'll end up in a video where some big monster buck's kicking the poop out of you. So we'll just hang it there. You're supposed to do it 6 feet. I'm gonna put it right there because there's not a tree 6 foot. So we'll see if we can get a picture of it standing up. How cool would that be? I think that'd be pretty neat. The concept behind that, I believe, is basically that stuff smells like a doe just pissed, that a doe just peed underneath the tree there, and basically it's making like a fake scrape, because basically the deer walk by, like over here, I'll show you this. Basically the deer walk by, and usually what happens, I believe, is the girl deer will come over here and lick your face and stuff on this branch. This is considered a licking stick, and then what happens is they pee down here. So see how like there's grass, and then there's a little thing where the thing scrapes like that. So basically what they do is they pee right there, and then they scrape it, and then that tells the other deer that, you know, either a doe's here and I'm chasing this doe, and then they come by and they keep peeing there, and the boy deers pee there, so that it scares the other boy deers away. And but basically it's gonna make one of these over there in the woods. So last year I had it set up over here, but people have come by and stole my stuff out of my woods here, because it is just a little woods. It's crazy people do that. So I've had to not put anything out here. Basically I have to bring my chair with me every time, and it's a pain in the butt for me personally. But I basically hunt like a 2 or 3 acres is all I hunt. But basically I'm gonna sit right here. So I got this spot cleared out. I'm gonna come in from this way, because I had to walk from my mom's house all the way here. So I'm gonna sit here, and I can see the trail camera right there. The trail camera's right here, and hopefully the deer's gonna walk here to go out to here. I used to want to try to hunt off the food plot, but because it's by the road and all that stuff, and the neighbors are gonna be over there, I'm gonna try to hunt here, and then hopefully it's gonna run through the woods this way and die over there, and not on the neighbor's property. So, but anyways, I can see over there, and then I can also see out to the food plot. That licking stick is right here, so that'll make for a pretty cool shot if they come over there. And then if they try sneaking in behind me, good luck with that, right? And I put that scent thing right, so that scent thing is right there, which is kind of perfect as far as I'm concerned, because as long as the wind's blowing in my face like it is right now, like right now is like perfect hunting conditions for me. Because the wind's blowing this way, I'm expecting the deer to come from that way, so they shouldn't be able to smell me. And that'll also, if the wind's blowing this way and I come from that way, it'll also keep my stink out that way, if you believe the deer, you know, smell you and don't come around you. The other day I checked the trail cam. I walked in there, checked the trail cam, got back to the Jeep, and there was a doe, or the fawn was right out in the wood, right out there, right where I had just walked. And then I had walked back to put the trail cam back in the camera, and I got to about this tree, and the deer was right there. So I mean, I got that close to that fawn. So I don't know, it did end up running away, but by the time I walked there, put the camera away, and then walked over to check a oak tree over there, it was already back out there. But I don't know, I'm really out of breath, so I'm gonna quit talking. And if you guys have ever wondered where Alice in Wonderland was filmed, well, the part inside the tree, it was right here. See, we've got it inside this big walnut tree right here. I don't know, these boots, man. Gotta say, I love my new muck boots. Thank you so much, Shelly. The thing that's gonna be a bugger tomorrow, man, is the mosquitoes are horrible right now. I'm gonna be totally freaked out about getting West Nile, Zika, all the other mosquito infestation diseases you can get. Well, this is great, guys. Shelly bought me a new wallet for for my birthday, and I haven't even used it yet because I wanted to make a video about my old wallet that I've had since I was 14, and I already washed it. It just went through the washer. So that's a little funny. Every hunter has their day before opening day hunting season routine. I'm going to share with you today what I am going to do before the day before opening day. Mostly I'm going to do this because I need to have all my stuff where I'm not going to wake anybody up in the morning when I leave to go, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all my hunting clothes out of the drawer I put it in last time on December 31st. Oh, that's not mine. Oh, that's not mine either. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. We got a hat. That's not my hunting hat. These aren't my gloves. There's my gloves. There's my coat. Okay. So we're gonna put it on the floor. I better make sure I got my other glove just in case it's cold in the morning. Well, it looks like I'm gonna be hunting with one glove this year because can't find the other one. That stinks. Oh, Well, anyways, you got your hunting shirt, your hunting coat, your hunting pants, your hunting glove. In here, we got our buck knife for if we do get a deer, and we've got our wax for our crossbow. Got my hunting shirt, and I'm gonna wear the pants I have on, so I'll put those down there tonight when I take them off. And I have to make sure all my chores are done. And I gotta clean this room back here, which I'm not gonna show you because I'm ashamed of how dirty it is. And did I also mention we're potty training? And the worst part about that is that there's 2 toilets to clean now instead of just one. The girls the other day made this at daycare, and one of them got left in the car last night. So as far as the scent, it smells like spearmint or peppermint in my car, which means when I go hunting tomorrow, I'm gonna smell like spearmint. So this is what they did. They made their smiley faces, and they got weighed. This one is Lola, is 34 inches tall and 28.8 pounds. Amelia is 36 inches and 30 pounds. Pretty cute.